Hey guys, Ken Scott, Senior, U.S. Immigration Law Intelligence Analyst with www.usentryWaiverServices.com. You guys know why you're here. So you know what? I'll tell you what I'm going to do today. I'm going to tell you the title of what we're going to do. So you guys listen up, pay attention. We're going to talk about getting a U.S. entry waiver after leaving organized crime. And now check this out. Okay, so back in the day, yeah, you used to be in the game, whatever. And back in the day, you were making your 300K Canadian a month, which is what these Surrey boys are making now, as of at least as of what's, uh, October 2025. Well, let's say it's Halloween. These boys, on average, some of them are making 300K a month cash. Now, these boys who are making that top dollar like that, these boys are not in a hurry to leave the game, which that's fine, whatever. But they cannot get the U.S. entry waiver. But after they leave organized crime, then they can come to us and we can get them cleared. And how do I know? Well, being a former federal officer, a former law enforcement officer who was previously posted in Washington State, having worked for the U.S. Defense Department previously as well. And I still got my credentials to prove that. So I've shown that actually in other videos, those credentials. But anyway, because I come from that background and because I know how the left side of it works, I'll just say left side, and I'm not talking about like Democrats or Republicans. I'm talking about the thug life side because I know how that side works. I'll just say I know how that side works, and because of that, I know how the right side works. 'Cause I worked in law enforcement. I told you guys about my background, degree, etc. I've got both sides of the coin covered. So you boys who moving the pies, I'll just say, or you were baking the pies, or if you were moving dillies, let's just say you were a delivery person. Sure, I'll go with that. That's fine. Or you had your dollar dope um business, or you were a facilitator, you were a collector, whatever, or you were the one that sold you know, the switches, the burners, the straps, depending upon which area you're from. I can pretty much intermix with all the eras, but not so much the boomers, but all the other eras I can mix in. The boomers, that's out of my area, but the other areas, burners, switches, straps, I got it. Or the plug, whoever your plug. I got it. And when you guys don't know what the word plug is basically your unlicensed pharmaceutical sales specialist, other words, dealer. So I know that side, the left side, and the right side. And because I know both sides, I know how both sides operate, and I know what they do, and the other law enforcement training I told you I've had, I told you guys I was also a trainer. So because of that, when you guys come here for US entry waivers and used to be in the game, I can get you sorted out quite proper. And the reason why I know how to get you guys sorted out because a lot of the guys from the Bindi Johal days, we've gotten waivers for. A lot of the guys here in Surrey and down in Fraser Valley, you know what Fraser Valley is like. You know who's down there in Fraser Valley, Fraser Valley, East Van, etc. Once they've left their game, which they have, we've gotten those guys cleared. We've gotten a lot of name brand people cleared. Some don't want their names mentioned, which I can respect that. Some don't care. So the guys from the Bindi era don't care, but they're still very well known and respected in the Punjabi community. Even the same with a lot of the ones from the Vietnamese community, the Vietnamese group. Same thing. Same thing with the boys over in Richmond. Everyone all knows each other. Same thing with guys who used to ride the motorcycles, I'll just say, who've left. Got you cleared. We have a 99 to 100% success rate. I'm not just saying that because also what ties into that is all the background that I told you that I have, and the fact that our fees also reflect that. So our fees right now, we range from 2,800 to 60K. 60K is you can just imagine who's a 60K client. And surprisingly, those 60K clients, when I say, dude, this is gonna be at least 55, 60K, it's okay, no problem. Open up a bag, count out 60K. I guess they had it from savings, whatever. They told me they had it from savings. So, okay, whatever. You got it from savings. Because if you're making 300K cash a month and you get out of the game, you got a lot of money put away. So, and those are the guys we've been getting cleared amongst the other people. Because once you've left the game, you're rehabilitated, which we can document, then that's a different story. Then you are a changed person. I'll say change. I was gonna say changed man, but they're not all males. Some are female. You are a changed individual, and because you are a changed individual, we can get you cleared to enter the USA. Doesn't matter if you are still in the game, though. We can't do it because you're still legally in the game, and we cannot take you on. Because also me being a former federal officer, former law enforcement officer, I can't take you on if you state to me that you are in the game, you're making the money, then I can't touch you. Once you've left the game, then I can sort you out. So simple as that. But if you were part of the game or used to be in the group, whatever, that's fine. I can still turn it around because I know the inside stuff. And whatever I don't know, I can just all I gotta do is get on this and I can find out. Why? Because I still have friends who still work for the government, still work for the system, who still work for ICE, who, in fact, I don't want to get too specific. I don't want to say any names, but some of these people used to be my trainer, and some of them are still there. They're still there, but they also have friends who work there. So whatever they don't know, they can always just refer it off to someone else and ask, say, you know what, call this person, or let me ask this person for you. So okay. So and then they say, okay, you know what? Now we got to say, okay, okay. And the thing is, it's good to have those connections. That good to have that association. And believe it or not, CBP actually likes this because the fact that don't you guys realize it? You've left the game. That's great. CBP knows that you used to be in the game. The fact that you've left it and your stuff is documented that you've left it and how your life has changed, they like that because they can register you and they can track you. So once you've left the game, you got nothing else to hide or whatever. You're good to go. So if now you left the game and you're a longshoreman and you have your home in East Van or whatever, you're good to go. So we can document the rehabilitation, document the fact that you've left the game. It's gravy. And the thing is, a lot of these guys, when they see me, they know right away that I know about how the game works. And I'm wearing like an Armani suit, not like this. The minute they hear my voice or see me, they say, that brother knows. That brother knows. I said, hey, man, I don't know anything. He said, no, brother. No, man, I don't know. No one told me. I have no idea. And I'm gonna ask the person. I'm saying, okay, so let's get this packet done. What we gotta document everything. So what um I almost said something there, but I caught myself. So I won't go in that area too much. But anyway, we can get you cleared. Is the bottom line. Real talk from Ken Scott, Senior, U.S. Immigration Law Intelligence Analyst with Triple W, USEntryWaiverServices.com. I think I might switch this around. And it's 888-908-3841 or 604-562-8140. So if you one of the guys who's rolling down the streets of Surrey, you had like the gangster lean like this and just rolling around and you got your we're going, you got your joint like this, the lean, Rashard, and you got Sidhu Moosewala playing out the box, which I listen to Sidhu Moosewala, and you're running on your Lamborghini or your Range Rover, or you got your you had your strap or your burner or your switch in the hidden compartment. But now you're legit. Now you're shaven, a longshoreman, good-hearted man, got a couple of kids. Just go to the temple, pray. You don't really get involved with any more stuff. You left that lifestyle alone. And that's good actually, because I know a lot of guys like that. They've left that thing alone. So anyway, I won't say any more about this topic, but Ken Scott, Senior, U.S. Immigration Law Intelligence Analyst, give us a call, 604-562-8140, and we can definitely get you cleared. And you know what? Have a great day. And remember, we are there for you.